Okay, this is a Mallin, aluminum Mallin piece of furniture. It has straps to support the cushion. On Mallin, you'll find this type of connection for the straps. It's basically a metal pin that is already placed into the frame. Most of the time they're left in there when you go to pull the straps out. If they happen to pull out, you might be able to put them back in, or you may have to drill and use a rivet to replace in those areas, but in this case they're all in here. And I will show how that we can install a strap on this. Okay, we're going to take the cloth measuring tape and we're going to follow the strap from beginning to end where it's connected. That's where I have the end of the tape, right where the metal pin is on this side. And I'm going to go over to the other side, and you'll see that where it ends up is pretty close to 30.5 inches because this is a double wrap Mallin furniture with the double wrap vinyl straps. Okay, we're working with the 2-inch vinyl here, and we had the measurement following the tape measure on the furniture at 30.5. We're going to subtract 4 inches, so I'm going to measure this at 26.5 in cutting, and I will cut it there with some good scissors straight across. Now this is when you do your own vinyl cutting. We do have pre-cut straps with the holes already in them available. I'll cut the corners off to make it look a little neater on both sides. And we'll take the hole punch, which is also available on our website. Go about 1/4 inch in from the end. Complete the hole. And what we're going to do on this one, because the hole isn't quite big enough to wrap around that, it's a little easier to make the hole a little bigger by punching at that hole just a little more, not too much, but a little more, so that when you do the opposite side of the strap, which I'll show you in a minute, it's easier to hook on. Okay, after we've pre-cut some of the straps, in this case I just have a couple of them. It's been in for about 5 minutes, just before boiling water. And I'm going to pull one of the straps out. If we take the strap out of the water right away, try to work with it fairly quickly. It may take you a little bit to get used to it. Turn the strap till it's dry. It evaporates pretty quick. You want it to be dry because you have to pull it, and you don't want it to slip in your hand. So you're going to take it, we're going to take the first hole and hook it. Make sure it's hooked on that metal clip completely so that it doesn't pull off. I'm going to wrap it around itself. That's what we call the double wrap, of course. I'm going to take a hold of the strap and the furniture. I'm going to pull it off to the side of where it connects, quite a few inches away, enough to where I can work with this and connect it to the other side and make sure that I pull it back over itself right away while it's hot. Sometimes you'll take a couple of your fingers or find a way to get the strap tight around this side, and then the strap is installed. Okay, we're going to take the strap here. I'm going to do it again. Dry it off quick. Take the side with the smaller hole because it's easier to work with from the start, to wrap around that metal clip, the metal pin. Wrap it around itself snugly. Get a hold of the furniture and the strap, pull it off to the side from where it's got to connect, enough to where you can easily work with it. And because I made that hole a little bigger, it wraps around the clip, it wraps around the pin, but make sure it's hooked on that pin good when you let it go. And then I'm going to work with it by pulling it to wrap it back around itself. Then I'm going to tighten up where there's some slack by pulling it like that, and the strap is installed.